But the question is, do we have the vision, the drive, the energy, the love and the, I want to be part of Swami's mission, and I must start with myself. So dear friends, so many sadhana camps, if I look at the face here, oh my God, so tired. By the way, I must thank my wife for all this brilliant thing. So many sadhana camps, retreats, conventions we've had, okay. My God, way back from 19 what? First sadhana camp was in Dickson, before many of you were born, in fact. At least most of you. 1980 something, I think. Okay, anyway. 1976. Oh, that's the same year I came home. Must be late in the year. Okay. But some of the people who were there at the time are no more here with us. They're now watching what's happening. The result of all these camps, so many sadhana camps. But let us not worry about that, okay? If the results were there, now this particular topic won't be necessary. But let us not lose heart. One more time, no harm. Shakespeare said, no, once more the breach, dear friends, once more. Cover the walls in the English did. Ayo, Sister Jega, English teachers listening. And also Brother Jega. So dear friends, no harm. The result of all these devotees, by now, at least the office bearers of Satsa organization in Malaysia and active members, they should be really golden people, with love and caring and no. But yet we find, till today, pockets of conflict coming, petty conflicts you cannot even imagine. Okay? But I must tell you this, I'm very, very happy to say it's not the majority. There's a minority of people who are still love fighting with each other and arguing unnecessary things. They will use Swami's quotation to justify doing negative. But this is the funny thing. They use Swami's quotation to justify doing negative. So we have this thing. So let's make it simple. Make it simple. Not what Jega says. What does he know? What does Jega know? Let us look what Swami says. Let us see what Sai says. Okay, this is what I am sharing. 10 principles. Oh, Swami, give me a break. 10 commandments, 10 principles. Too many. Too many. It seems when Moses, was when God was going around the world looking for someone to take the commandments. Okay. He went everywhere. And no one wanted 10. Forget it. Then he went to the Jews. The story I heard. Okay, many Jews are following me. And he went to Jews and said, okay, could you take 10 commandments? How much? Free. Okay, I'll take it. So like that, here we have 10 principles are too many. Forget that, Swami. Give us a break. Then Swami said, okay, 10 too much. Okay, we'll give you 9-point code of conduct. How to remember the 9 points. So we have now we have special camps, STP camps, as to how to speak softly and lovingly, camp for that. How to speak, never talk ill of others behind the back. Why? How not to talk ill? So we have special camps for that. And I understand the STP team is doing a great job. Okay? A lot of people are transforming. Then, so let us reduce this to 8 now. It's probably reducing 8. And if we succeed in reducing all of these to 8, then future can be 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finally attain moksha, nothing is necessary. So now we're slowly reducing the number of things you've got to follow in life. So what is 8 now? But question is devotees, can even the avatar of the Kali Yuga transform us? That's an amazing thing, Can the avatar of the Kali Yuga, that particular divinity that yesterday Brother Nimesh talked about, that Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva went to who, brother? That Amma? Tripura. And then they opened the door and saw them finally there, standing there, was this incredible form of that particular avatar. Oh, Swami, what to do? Can he transform us? Let me see what Swami has. Somebody has already mentioned this yesterday, but let me share this with you. What Bhagavan has said. What Bhagavan as like a mother, pleading, crying mother, like a pleading, crying mother, this avatar of the Kali Yuga has told us, so Brother Ramesh repeated this, this hand of mine can turn diamonds, rock into diamonds, earth into gold. This hand of mine can turn heaven into earth, earth into heaven. But this hand of mine cannot turn your heart to God. Dear devotees, what an incredible confession the avatar is making. That he's come for that. Swami, you have come for that. What do you mean you can't take our hearts to God, turn our hearts to God? Dear devotees, what does it mean? That means your trip from here, Malaysia to Puttaparthi, is not turning your heart to God. Your trip from here to Sai Center is not turning your heart to God. Your trip from here to the convention is not turning your heart to God. Very simple, dear devotees. To turn your heart to God, the journey is the journey within. The inner journey we must take, not the physical external journey, not the bhajans we sing, not the speeches we give, not the instruments we play. These instruments we play very well. Okay, give a big hand, okay, this guy. First time they heard the song, they think the song. Okay. Cannot turn our heart to God. Devotees, to turn our heart to God, we must want to turn. Then, can you imagine Baba as a mother crying, telling, I cannot turn your heart to God. Yet the same avatar, in another speech, the omniscient, he rose to omniscient, omnipresent, divine, and he has said, he said a fantastic story that the late Professor Kasturi told me. Professor Kasturi told me this. Once, many years ago, Swami is young. Swami's uncle or someone passed away. And so Swami went to Uncle Kasturi went to Puttaparthi. And there he was standing there, everybody is crying. Everybody is crying there. And Kasturi, in his own thing, he said he was moved, not so much, but the cat would die. Though he knew him. He was moved by the tears of those around him. And Kasturi's tear began to come from Kasturi's eyes. And Uncle Kasturi, Baba turned to Kasturi and said, Uncle Kasturi told this to me personally. He said, hey Kasturi, why are you crying? Why these tears? If there's no birth and no death, how can I spend my time? Wow, dear devotees. No one in this universe has ever said such words. Once you hear such words, either he is God or somebody that must be admitted somewhere. That's all. There's no other conclusion you can make, No other conclusion you can make. If there's no birth and no death, how can I pass my life? The entire universe, remember Krishna's Vishwarup. He showed all these people coming into all death and the other. That is Swami. No one has dared said this. So, how many have followed this great call on Sai? Let our Sai now to speak to us. And let us during the next days follow this if we can. Go.
Who am I? Put a question to yourself. Who am I? You are away from the question.
Who are you? Where did you come from? What is your name? Where am I?
We have forgotten our true identity. We go on questioning, who are you? What's your name? Where do you come from? Do you ever question yourself, who am I?
Who am I?
Outsiders may say any thousand things, but no, who am I? If you know yourself, you know the other man.
I am man, he is also man.
I am man, he is also a man.
I am God, he is also God.
I am God, he is also God. It's quite easy way.
First question, let's go.
First put a question
Who
yourself.
am I? Who am I? Who am I?
Put a question to yourself, who am I? You are away from the question.
Who are you? Where did you come from? What is your name? Who am I? Who am I?
We have forgotten our true identity. We go on questioning, who are you? What's your name? Where do you come from? Do you ever question yourself, who am I?
Who am I?
Outsiders may say any thousand things, but no, who am I? If you know yourself, you know the other man.
I am man, he is also man.
I am man, he is also a man.
I am God, he is also God.
I am God, he is also God. It's quite easy way.
First question.
Let's repeat 3 times. They always go in 3s, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, so 3 times. Go back. Dear devotees, so the inner transformation must start with a simple question, who am I? What's my purpose of this birth? ask this question, who am I? Who am I? You can also ask, who are you? I mean, I'm not saying don't ask. If I ask the ladies, where are you from today? So this one very important sadhana. Okay? Now, Sai calls it Parabhakti, the great devotion. He gives us 8 flowers of worship, he says. How many of you have heard about the flowers of worship? Okay, Swami is saying, telling us, not flowers we pluck from the garden and offer to God. We always do that. We pluck all flowers and say, Swami, here are my flowers, I offer you my flowers. Hey, Swami says, what are you offering? These are my flowers you are offering me. But flowers we offer from our heart. And then devotees, Sai says, worship of God through one's own virtue is far higher and more advanced mode of worship. So worship God through our own virtue. This is what the Swamis call this. And that is how the transformation will take place. Dear friends, let us not give flowers or wither away tomorrow. Let us give flowers that are eternal as far as we live in our lives. So, everybody happy to our flowers that wither away in a few hours. We always do that. Sometimes we get a lot of flowers. And the answer, Swami, why should I offer you flowers that wither away? So now somebody has come up with a brilliant idea. They say, Swami, let me just offer you some plastic flowers. No one can say this flower will wither away. Swami, here you are. And after that, in fact, you take it home and keep it for a number of days. Get what it is. So that is the solution, one solution. You can do that also. No one is saying, no, you must do that in the shopkeepers lose money. So what we do then, devotees, Sai says do guna archana. Archana means it's kind of prayer, okay? Guna, your nature, your character. 8 flowers of worship. I'm rushing through this today because it's one. And because what I've done is to make it easier for all of you. To make it easier for all of you, I would like to actually tell you that this idea came to me just few 2 or 3 days ago. The man who just kept in front and put the thing on the book, Brother Illan, who 3 days asked him to print this booklet. So I'm going to give you, devotees, this one book you're going to get free, okay? This is the true flowers of worship, a speech that Bhagavan gave way back in 1981. It gives the details of how he wants the transformation to take place. Each of you, please, at the back and somewhere there, I think, each of you take one copy per family, please. Huh? Okay, no, it's very expensive. The council didn't pay for this. Okay? But you can, Suresh, I think. But I have to pay myself. And I'm retired, unemployed fellow. So what are the 8 flowers of worship? Quickly. Number 1. We say, you all know the puja we say, Mantram pushpam samarpayame. I send all the flowers to you, I give all the flowers to you. When you offer God's flower back, His own flower back to Him, we say that. When we offer our own flower back, we say that. From today, can we offer our Parabhakti and offer 8 flowers that are our own and that God really asks for? He's only asking for these flowers, you know. Let us not go and give Him flowers that He doesn't ask for. Let us look at the 8 flowers of worship. Now, the words in italics you'll see are but my little comments there. The words in blocks are all His words from the book. Number 1, ahimsa. Very simple. Quickly, I'm not going to, all of you may know. Ahimsa is what? Have you seen non-violence? It's not non-violence. It's a very limited word. Ahimsa means non-violation. It means not just hitting, don't hit someone. Do not violate thought. Don't think negative. Do not violate words. Do not violate deeds. So these 3 things now. Don't think negative. Once you think negative of someone, you're violating thought already. And what is wonderful is, for me, I tell many people, those who are very close to me, I tell them, hey, listen, why you think negative about people? And people do love that, no, they keep on thinking of, I always tell this, negative thoughts are like vomit of the mind. Many people like to keep the vomit. If you vomit, will you keep it in your mouth, for heaven's sake? Why do you keep such vomit in your mind? The moment negative thought comes, get it out. So violation of thought. Do not violate thought, do not violate words, do not violate deeds. Then, do not violate the laws of God, scriptures. Do not violate nature. Do not pollute the environment. Do not violate the laws of man. Dear devotees, and do not violate yourself. That is ahimsa. Anyway, Swami is giving more details in the book. Next, second flower. Indriya Nigraham. Sense control, Swami says. Second flower of sense control. And what is the meaning of this? Dear devotees, very simple. The Mushika of Ganesha is doing that. The symbol of Mushika standing there in front of Ganesha like this. What does it mean? Rat is holding some laddu also in his hand. Which rat also will hold laddu and keep like that? The glad is coming so close, running around eating all that food. He's waiting, looking only at God. Can we, without have the kind of focus, without any external distraction? Second, sense control. Third, Sarva Bhutha Daya, compassion to all beings. The difference between compassion and pity. Pity, if somebody falls, I can help you. At pity. But compassion is what it is. It comes from common passion. A common passion you have for everything in this world. That means the compassion, to manifest compassion, you cannot be somebody, definitely the person next door to your house, only compassion he may need because otherwise she may need. See, husband fighting his wife, wife fighting his husband, he makes absolutely compassion for them. That's all, they all enough wealth in them. Compassion is what here is to go and seek out the needy. What I told many years ago for the Sai in Malaysia, I said, not service of convenience, but service of need. Go out and seek the needy. Jega, no one needy around me. Of course, you're saying you are living in luxury environment. Go and seek the needy and give them. And what kind of needy must you seek, devotees? I tell you what. Today we are giving a lot of seva we are doing now that sometimes I wonder why we are doing it because so many others are doing it, also we also line up and do it. Okay? Devotees, the kind of seva we should do as people of the avatar are the seva that is so far away that no one wants to go, so dirty, so difficult, then the hand of God should be there. And when we go and do such seva, devotees, the people must raise their hand and say, only God has sent you. That is compassion. Only God has sent you. And there are many, many types of seva, not just physical seva. Now a lot of people are tormented, they need just comfort. Your words of love, words of comfort, everything like this. Then, Shama, forbearance. Hey God, give me a break, what forbearance? Forbearance, no, I tolerate all this nonsense other people do. The fellow called me, I fight back to him out of there. I never said bad, Swami. He said bad, so I walloped him back. Okay? You know, sometimes the guys use the 9 code of conduct to justify this. After the STP, I think the Reddy in STP, right? And somebody can say, STP is fantastic. I said, what? How? You know something? And Baba says, but don't talk ill of others behind their back. I decided to follow that. Very good, very good. I'm happy. You know what do you do? I went and told him straight in his face, you know what I think of him. I never talk like that. Then, brother, do you know what the one comes before that? Always speak softly and lovingly. So now that's another person. I want to speak softly. Dirty fellow, the fellow. Hey, sister, you heard what the fellow did? Devotees, I tell them, hey, speaking softly and lovingly is not the volume of the voice. It is what you say. A snake hisses very quietly. A dog barks loudly. I got in my house a little dog called Rishi. When I come, he walks running around like a mad fellow. But so much love. So there are many of us who are naturally loud voice. Vatla, Baba said, no, not that. The words you say. So forbearance, devotees, is a very, very incredible quality. Now, can we all have forbearance? Forgive those who have harmed us. Forgive those who have said. Christ said something wonderful, you know. He is so wonderful, you love those who love you. Even the godless do that. Baba quoted this. He is so wonderful, you love those who love you. Even the godless do that. love your enemy, love those who decry you, love those who condemn you, then you are as sons of God. And what is very easy. Why should some fellow want to fight with you? Why should you want to? If someone talks bad about you, those days I tell you, early now less people, but the early days, the Sai movement, some of you know, there are a lot of two groups in Malaysia. One group praising Jega, oh Jega, fantastic fellow, he went to Baba, gives so many interviews, he does this. Then same time the other group, condemning me, oh Jega, useless fellow. He had Baba's grace, now he has lost it. Okay, they went on telling that. And he said, don't sing Jega songs, all the kind of went on. So at first I used to tell the people, hey brother, don't praise me so much. Then it's okay, no, they kept on. Then I tell him, hey, why should I worry? Why is the guy praising me? Because it makes him happy. Why is the fellow condemning me? Because it makes him happy. So I should get involved in the happiness. Now you do what you want. That's all simple. Why should you? The fellow is saying, let him be happy. The worst thing we can do is somebody talks bad about you, to jump into the drain and talk bad about that fellow. This is the quality we must have. The forbearance. Let anyone talk bad about you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What others say doesn't make you small. What others say doesn't make you big. It's by our own thoughts, our own words, our own deeds, that we demean ourselves or exalt ourselves. So don't worry what others say. Shanti, equanimity, peace. Thy will be peace. Peace, what does it mean? The Swami has talked a lot about this. Peace, devotees, what? The attitude that God, your will be done, not mine. Whatever happens, come the blows of misfortune. Your will, Swami, I think it's someone, Nimesh mentioned this. Baba gave a definition of my devotee. Who's my devotee? Not the flow, sings only bhajans, not only flowers. Who come victory or defeat, success or failure, up or down, he remains unaffected. Why? Thy will be done, not mine. But what devotees do? Not only Sai devotees, everybody, temple, churches. They go to temple and churches and oh Lord, I surrender to you, your will be done. But do it this way, okay? And they'll specify how God should do it. If not, so many other gods, what is that? Especially Hindus, so many gods they got. They go so many temples and other religions less fortunate. The Hindus are okay, and also Taoists. Oh, Taoists are okay, so many gods, So this can we have this particular flower? Whatever happened, that will be done. So I won't go into detail because in detail this tapas. Then comes tapas. Next flower, tapas. Hope you're noting all this. There's going to be a test after this. Cleansing the mind. What is tapas? Tapas means not sadhana, fasting, I'm just so angry, and then you get a gastric, and then you say, oh, why you could gastric? Oh, I fasted for God. Devotees, one day, one side devotee, I tell you, I think you all know him, Nathubai. Nathubai used to fast, okay, Tanzania. So the children went to meet, see Baba. Baba, he called me the real story. Swami, but my father is getting gastric, and he's fasting. So Swami told me, why are you fasting? People got shocked, For whose sake are you fasting? I think, my sake? Then you get gastric? And you say, you're fasting for me? Devotees, fast our senses. Fast the negativity. Burn the negativity out of our minds. That is real fasting. So, Baba says, cleansing the mind of impurity is tapas. Harmonizing of thought, word and deed. Trikarma Siddhi. Purity of thought, word and deed. Think pure, speak pure, act pure. What is so difficult? Actually, it is more difficult not to think pure. Because you can't sleep out of it. It's very easy to speak good. It's very difficult actually to speak bad. But some people love that, indulging in that. So stop that. That's what Swami wants. Nothing is, it's not a great sadhana actually. The simple things to make us also happy. A Mahatma, Baba says, a Mahatma is one whose thoughts, words and deeds are harmonious and one. So all of us can become Mahatmas, Either a Mahatma is not one, go to Himalayas and stay fast there for so many years. All of us can become Mahatmas. But we want to become such a Mahatma. Dhyana. Talking about that by the way. Talking about cleansing impure thoughts, words and deeds. Okay? Harmonizing thoughts, words and deeds. Very simple, everybody. Even traffic jams, we violate ourselves. Okay? There's one story, about I think I mentioned this clearly. There was these two fellows, they were on this, in a car. They came across the bridge, 1 mile bridge, okay? And both the bridge can only take one car at a time. So they came and met halfway through, middle of the bridge. One fellow puts the windscreen down. He shouts at the other fellow, "I don't give way to fools." The other fellow put his windscreen down. "Don't worry, sir, I always do." And he backed his car out. Okay, clap nicely, I'm going to clap. But tell you what it is. Can you imagine this fellow also put down there, "I also don't give way to fools." Two fools sitting there on the bridge, Husband, wife, think of this for a while. Husband, wife, I'm not talking about emotions now, I'm not that. Think of this for a while. How many times the conflict, hey, who should give way? Big fight will go on, then today don't talk, tomorrow don't talk, third day don't talk. And the husband will go and sit down for the food, wife will pack. Tell your father, if he wants another helping, let me know. And then husband will slam the door. Won't fight. By second day, they've forgotten already what the argument is about. Only now the ego is standing there. Who must apologize first? Baba once told me, we were having an interview. I will tell you this very fun, nice story. Baba, very romantic divinity. Baba said, you're sitting in the interview, a lot of people, he said, "Hey, husband, wife, what can you all do always? When you go to bed, he says, don't sleep, husband will sleep like this, wife will sleep like this." No good. Husband must be like this, wife like this. Then you make a heart. So like that devotees, this is thought what indeed. No point telling all the Swamis being Balavikas gurus and lecturers and people like me, I'm going to ask my wife how much I paid is her. She's always very forgiving. I'm trying to practice. Important thing is not practicing. So, dhyana, next dhyana, meditation. Then Baba has very clearly told you all, meditation is not Baba's words. Not sitting in a posture and trying to awaken the Kundalini Shakti. Baba gives a very incredible thing, meditation. True dhyana is recognizing the presence of God everywhere and manifesting that awareness, spiritual awareness, in every bit of work we do, everything we do dedicated to God. Yesterday also I think it was mentioned that. So, that is true dhyana. Example, before we begin any work, we should begin with feeling that the work is God's work. Baba talks about this, he mentioned about the fact last time on speeches. He said, look in India, many of the, even the lorry driver, when he gets the car, he practices praise first. When the instrument, the people are playing the instruments, they will practice and worship the instrument. So everything, you invoke divinity. So those who are going to work, when you go to work, you sit down. Just 30 seconds, God, dedicate this to you. That's all. Bring God. Baba says, don't think of me while you're working. Then you'll get mistake. Think of me when you start. And thank me when you finish. Devotees, this is something, you must remember. That is true dhyana. The awareness of God's presence. So today when you go around the world, aware. Someone said yesterday, see the God in all these people. See so many wonderful people. Of course, everyone will have some fault, heaven's sake. As Christ said, he who is sinless, let him cast the first stone. No one dares to cast a stone. So everybody has faults. Let us look at the good in people, heaven's sake. Let us look at the good in them. Krishna Vishwarup, Baba talks about in this book, you see. Meaning the whole creation exists in him. The feelings, Baba said very interesting thing he says. Our feelings should not be that God belongs to you. Baba says, God, Sai belongs to me. That Baba says, Sai is mine, Sai is mine. If you think like that, what is Swami says, that is ego. Pandavas felt like this. Pandavas so close to Krishna. Pandavas felt they won the war. But this pride, Krishna is ours. And the attitude brought them to their own destruction. So, how should you think then? Baba says, you think, feel that you belong to God. That means when you belong to God, it's parabhakti, like Gopikas, total surrender. Gopikas, total surrender. That means you belong to God, then every one of us should have the same attitude. I belong to God. Then if you belong to God, you belong to God, you belong to God, then I must understand, hey, all are my family. So this is the kind of thing Swami is asking. Satya, truth. Now this is when you always say truth. Baba says very interesting, truth. Speaking truth, Baba says, is laukika satya, of lower order. Truth for the moment. But you may say, but truth is truth, what? How can truth be different? Once, 7 years ago, I gave a session on truth, very interesting about truth. But let me tell you how truth is transient. Truth is transient. How can Jega say truth is transient? Yes. I put a piece of ice here in front of me now. And I say, this is ice. In 5 minutes' time, it's no more true. It is gone. Everything. My present standing here is truth today. But tomorrow, day after, it's finished. No more truth today. Jega was. So devotees, so Swami talks about the truth is good to say, but he talks about a greater truth. Here, to deeper connotation. Truth in a real sense is what? That which is ever changeless. Three kala sangha, meeting of three realms of time. I mean the past, present and future. Eternal reality. He's talking about that particular truth. Let us at least now start with telling the truth. But in telling the truth, the question is, how should we tell it? How should we tell the truth? Hey, brother, that day, Baba said tell the truth last night. I have no choice. This harmonium you played lousy, terrible. Well, learn to play harmonium. Don't get angry, Brother Jega, I told the truth, Baba says, never tell an unloving truth. Never tell unloving truth. Somebody dressed up in a funny way. Coming from bhajan in a funny way. And then you tell, hey, what kind of way you dress, Lakshmana? If you have not praised the person 2 or 3 times, don't criticize the person. Praise the person first. Then he knows you love him or love her. Then, if you criticize, he'll accept the criticism, your comment. But if you've never shown love at all and you criticize someone, the fellow will get angry with you, So how to correct that someone? Now you go to someone else. I know that Suresh loves that person. That fellow loves Suresh. He doesn't love you so much. Okay, Suresh, tell them, advise him. Then when Suresh gives loving advice, they will follow. Very simple, It's not that we must talk it all the nonsense people do. So devotees, this is the eternal, the truth now, and very, very careful how we handle truth. That truth really means God. Truth is a form of divinity. Devotees, these, in all the 8, how come there's no mention of love? How come no mention of love? Heaven's sake. Baba is love. Why devotees? Why no Baba is not mentioned? No love or faith. Very interesting. Look at the eight flowers of worship. Why? Because love and faith is the basis of all this. If there's no love and faith, you will not go and offer flowers to God also. The flowers in the garden you won't offer to God unless you have love and faith. Likewise, unless you have love and faith, you will not be able to offer these flowers of worship. Internal flowers of worship. The love and faith. That is where Swami has brought us so close. Why are we all here today? The love we have for Swami and the faith. Now we can only translate that love into love for everybody. Then we are right. Guna Archana. Dear devotees, now, very interesting. Good evening. Brother, can you click physically, go back one? Let me see the last one. Now click forward, please. For those who find the 8 a bit too much to go to heaven or to get moksha, I want a very sympathetic fellow. Baba is very sympathetic. So we give a shorter version. 8. Come on, Swami, give me a break. Okay, right? Like bargain counter. So, we now, if Baba has given us a fast track, this is the fast track way to get moksha. But I'm sure you're not interested in the kind of fast track, okay? All of you, I'm sure you want to follow the 8. Are you interested in the fast track? Hello? No, I like that one. No, very good. I tell you, okay. Since I was holding the PowerPoint, I better use it. He has said this as such. He said, one Baba in a speech said, I tell you, you all, 9 code of conduct or 2 difficult. In a speech, he said, I still remember, I will give you the He said, okay, now Swami will give you 3. He's telling me, you know, more over there. You can't remember all this. I'll give you 3. He said this. What are the 3? Deva Priti. Love God. Take this down. If this you can't follow, finish that. Deva Priti. Love God. Bhava Biti. Fear sin. This is very interesting. Love God, we know. Love, what does mean love God mean? Devotee, it definitely doesn't mean like this. Oh God, I love you. God, I love you so much. I hate the other fellow, okay? But Baba, I love you. That kind of nonsense, okay? One person, our heart is like a light, devotee, light inside, you know. You can take a million, like the invisible beam, the electronic beam. You can take a million people into your heart with love, that beam will not go out. You take one person's hate, the beam goes out. Why? Because you will go, something and fight the center with someone. You go back, one fellow you fight, 150 people are there. You argument one person, you go back. Are you thinking of the 150 people who love you or one fellow fought with you? The one fellow you fought with is the one, I'll tell you, I'll fix the fellow. That fellow dominates your thought more than Baba. So why? So love God means loving everybody. Then, fear sin. Why should you fear sin? When in fact when you're sinning, we're enjoying it. When the guy is drinking, and womanizing, or doing whatever it is, you're talking bad about others. You talk bad about others, devotees. If you're hurting when you talk bad, ever talk bad? Why you love it? You know it. Whether me, tell the person, you know what you do, I tell you, you're not a good devotee at all. Not like me, I'm such a good devotee. They're enjoying it with devotees. If every time you talk bad, a knock comes in the head from heaven, no one talk bad. But God doesn't allow that, you know why? If you knock, then everybody get moksha and nobody in the world to talk to like this. So, Baba Biti, fear sin. Then next one. This one very interesting. Next one is Sangha Nidhi, promoting morality in society. Very interesting. What does it mean? Here not the normal morality we talk about. Baba's give incredible definition of Sangha Nidhi. He said, if you know there are people suffering in this world, and you don't go and try, if you have the ability, and you don't go and cease that suffering, then that is the divine immorality. That's why Seva is there. When you know, I don't know, so these three, that's all very simple. So love God means love everyone else. Fear sin, then don't talk bad, don't do bad, and go and help. This love or serve all in another way. Now, then, this was difficult, what sin not. So what Baba did, he gave us another 3. He kept on throwing cards at us, take this, take. Like a buffet. So, Satyam Bruyat. Speak the truth. Remember we talk about truth? Speak the truth. Very easy. All of the fellow, hey, what kind of dress you're wearing? I spoke the truth. How many matla you play like that? I spoke the truth. Satyam Bruyat. Next one. Priyam Bruyat. Speak with love. Speak the truth, speak with love. What's so difficult about that? I can't imagine, okay? And devotees, finally Baba says, Na Bruyat Satyama Priyam. Means, never speak an unpalatable, unloving truth. What's so difficult about that? Speak the truth, speak lovingly, never speak an unloving truth. Don't say something that hurts someone and demeans someone. Devotees. This is going to transform yourself. These are simple codes we follow. Inner transformation is not so difficult. To practice, one must remember. To practice, one must remember. I don't remember that. So now you put either into your phone or you put it in your head. So here, small test. Let us try. What are the 8 flowers of worship, flowers he wants us to offer? Number 1. First one, come on. Hello? What? Ahimsa, very good. Second one. Huh? Yeah, Indriya Nigraham. Third one. Sarva Bhuta Daya. Wow. Hey, you're halfway to moksha already, huh? Fourth one. That's last. Dharma. Like a boxing ring, you know. It's a guy there like boxing ring. Fifth one. Huh? Shanti. Sixth one. Tapas. I mean, suffer and fast and starve to death. No, you know that? No, huh? Seventh one. Dhyana. Eighth one. Satya. Wow. Okay, Suresh. All transformed. Okay, now the next test. Okay. Those who cannot remember the 8, let's try the 3. I give you clue also. How kind I will give you clue. Okay. Number 1. Deva. Priti. Next one. Sangha. Baba. What Deva Priti? What Deva Priti? Baba Priti. Fear sin. Number 3. Sangha. Nidhi. Now the other 3, okay? Satyam. Priyam. Na Priyat. Satya. Ma Priyam. Give yourself a big hand. This convention is raised. Next convention, the hall will be empty. For those who cannot remember and practice even these 3, there is still salvation. I tell you, there's still salvation because we have next birth. Either you're born like a monkey. Don't worry. Be happy. But remember, everybody, don't listen. You don't listen to what we say, what you listen to me. Okay? So continue with all the negativity and so next time, next conference, all should be bigger. Not Suresh won't have a job to do. Devotees, now for those who find all this too difficult, follow this one thing in life. The final one thing. The final shortcut, the ultimate inner transformation. Honor your father and mother. And treat your mother and father and revere them, honor them, make them happy. That's it. Make them happy. If you follow, make your parents always happy, dear devotees. Definitely on the right path. So, dear devotees, let me finish this now. Hope, honor our parents every day, and you will manifest a great inner transformation. Just love your parents, make them happy. Even if you have to become unhappy, make them happy. And you will succeed in life. Then you won't do bad things, you won't do negative things. So dear, let me finish this then with this. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Don't cry, Mama, when she's gone. Don't cry, Papa, when he's gone. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Sometimes I go to funerals, I see son and daughter crying, mother, father died. I feel like walloping that idiot, When the father is alive, mother didn't care, They overseas and enjoying father, lonely people, they don't care. They don't care. Then when they die, they go, oh, Papa, we did the pointing away, Papa, you left and gone. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Don't cry, Mama, when she's gone. Come on. Don't cry, Papa, when he's gone. Don't Don't cry for them when they are gone. Honor your parents every day. And that's the hope for the world of today. Serve your mom and pa every day. So they thank the Lord day by day. Thank you God for this daughter divine. Divine. Thank you God for the noble son of mine. How they love and care every day. How they love and care every day. Bless them, Lord, to have the same one day. Bless them, Lord, to have the same one day. All together. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Honor your parents every day, and that's the hope. Serve your mom and pa every day. So they thank the Lord day by day. Thank you. Divine. Thank you, Lord, for the noble son of mine. How they love and care every day. Bless them, Lord, to have the same one day. Bless them, Lord, to have the same one day. Bless them, Lord, to have the same one day. Don't cry for them when they are gone. Devotees, if we can live our lives honoring our parents, making them happy that we are their son and daughter, no shortage. I tell you one thing I know personally. The leaders must show their example. I know Nimesh and Kamala Pandya, how they had looked up to their mother, and the mother stayed with them. Suresh and his wife, their mother is here. So many people like that, you know. But we must now expand this consciousness, not within Sai family alone. The world must understand this. Then we transform the world. Dear brothers and sisters, thank you very much. God bless all of you. Okay, sorry. Now there's book now that basically Swami's speech. Swami's speech, not what Jega is saying, but actually it says here, enough, this is meant for the convention. They say how factor, I put there, just follow Sai and what Sai has urged and pleaded us to do. Now this book is here available at the back. Everybody is not cheap, it's not very expensive. So please, one family take one. That Satyam starts now, okay? One family take one, okay? Alright? Thank you very much. God bless all of you.